Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Shir. This evening we're going to be doing Siman Kuf Yud Gimel 113, Dinei Erev Pesach v'Dinei Afias HaMatzos, the laws of Erev Pesach and the laws of baking the matzos, and it contains 9 seifim. Seif Aleph, Ein Amrim Mizmar L'Soda V'Lo Lam Natzech. So on the morning of Erev Pesach, we don't say Mizmar L'Soda in Pesach Zimra, and we don't say Lam Natseach after between Ashrei and Uvalat Tziyah. Sif base. Mutar lechol chometz rak ad shlish hayom. So one is forbidden to eat chometz. Sorry, one is permitted to eat chometz only until the first third of the day. And the day is calculated from dawn until the first stars appear in the sky. So only for the first third of the day is it permitted to eat chometz. However, one is allowed to benefit from chometz for another hour beyond that. And one is then permitted to sell it to a non-Jew. But after that next hour, he's forbidden also to benefit from chometz. And one needs to burn the chometz and to nullify it within the time period during which it is permitted to benefit from it. So during the first third plus an hour of the day, we have to burn it and be mevatel it. Sif Gimel, mechatzos hayom va'ilach also ba'asiyas malacha. So from midday onwards, one is forbidden to do malacha. So malacha, as we understand it, creative work that one is forbidden to do on Shabbos and Yom Tov. Ve'ena mutar la'asos rak mashem mutar la'asos b'chol hamoed. One is only permitted to do the kind of malacha that you're permitted to do on Chol HaMoed, so quite a limited subset of malacha. But al yedei eino Yehudi no hagin lahata. However, we have the minhag is to permit any work done through a non-Jew. And there are some places that have the minhag to forbid malacha throughout the whole day of Erev Pesach. Sif Dalad lehistaper v'chein lektzot hatzipanayim. So to have a haircut or to cut one's nails should be done before chatzos, before midday. If he forgot to do it before chatzos, then he's able to cut his nails even after chatzos. Also, but he mustn't have a haircut after chatzos except unless the haircutter is a non-Jew, then it is permitted. It's forbidden to eat matzah the whole day of Erev Pesach. But even young boys and girls under the age of bar and bat mitzvah. Any child who understands the idea of the exodus from Egypt, it's forbidden to give them matzah to eat on Erev Pesach. But food made out of matzah meal, then anyone can eat that up till the start of the 10th hour of the day. So that's getting close to nighttime. That means up to the last quarter of the day as measured from dawn to the stars coming out. And from that time onwards, from the 10th hour onwards, it's forbidden to eat even matzah meal. It's forbidden to eat completely. Unless he absolutely needs to. If in the case of necessity, then ma'at peros abas avadogim. He can eat a little bit of fruit or fish and meat. He should be careful not to fill himself up, so that he can eat at night during the Seder matzah so that he has an appetite to eat the matzah with. So firstborn sons, whether they're a firstborn for their father or a firstborn only for their mother. Misanim be'erev Pesach, they have to fast on erev Pesach. Afilu chol be'erev Shabbos, even if, as this year, it falls on Friday. V'gam haba acha hanafalim, and also if a child, a firstborn son, is born after a previous miscarriage, chas v'chalila, that child is considered a firstborn for this in this context, and he needs to fast. As long as the firstborn son is a koton, he's under bar mitzvah, then ha'av misana tachtav, and the father has to fast in his stead. Besudas mitzvah im return lechal talya b'minhag hamakamas. So it's a meal which a sudas mitzvah meal which is given for doing a mitzvah, such as finishing a masechta or whatever it is, a bris milah, those kind of meals. Then one is allowed to eat if that is the custom in the community, and of course this is what many of us do in our community. Sif Zayin, B'char HaMitzana, a firstborn son who is fasting, he should say the prayer of Anenu during the tefillah of Mincha in the quiet Shemona Esrei. V'imheim kama b'chorim mispalim b'tzibur, and if there are several firstborn sons and they're davening in the kehillah as part of a minyan, lao yewe b'chal if they have teva, then the firstborn son shouldn't be the chazan for the congregation. Because we shouldn't say the prayer of Anenu in the repetition of the Shemona Esrei out loud, because it's not the Nisan, and it's not appropriate to say Anenu during Chodesh Nisan, because then we're celebrating our redemption and our exodus from Mitzrayim, so it's not appropriate to be crying out to Hashem with this kind of supplication. Sivches, Hamhadrim Elfin Hamatzot Shal Mitzvah Be'erev Pesach Acha Chatzos Hayom. Those who take great care and with their mitzvahs and beautify their mitzvahs, take care to bake the matzahs that they're going to be using for the mitzvah of Seder, on Erev Pesach after midday. Siman Hakrabas Karban Pesach, because that's at the time when the Karban Pesach used to be offered up. And since this is after the time that chometz becomes forbidden, it's better that he specifically is mevatel, specifically nullifies any crumbs. And he should say the following statement in a language that he understands. Any crumbs that might fall while kneading or preparing the dough. And similarly, any dough that sticks to the kalim, to the utensils. I hereby nullify them and make them hefker, make them free for all. And the water that he uses to wash out the kalim, the utensils that he's using to make the matzah, it needs to be poured away. It needs to be poured out, in a place where it can flow away. And also there shouldn't be a stone floor, so that it will be the water will be quickly absorbed into the ground. There shouldn't be stone, it should just be earth, so that the water sinks away quickly. Because if he pours them out where it's not going to flow away, where it's just flat ground, or even if it is a sloping ground but it's made of stone, we have to be worried maybe the water will gather together in one place. It will collect in one place. And it will become chometz, it will leaven before it gets absorbed into the ground. and then it will turn out that he will have been in possession of chametz when the water gathers together. So he has to be careful to only pour away the water on a ground where the water will run away and not on a stone floor. Thank you. Good night.